Hi, we're here tonight with a very different video, and it is a collab video, and it is called Mystery Palette Collab, and the lady that invited me to join the collab was, or extended the invitation, was basically the same thing, Michelle from MakeupMomandson. So Michelle has organised a collab, and as I said, it's called Mystery Palette Collab, and she has paired ladies together in duos. So the person that she teamed me with is Tracy from Tracy and Chloe. So you have Tracy from Tracy and Chloe, and you have Tracy from Palettes and Pouts, Perfumes and Panning. So Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes and Panning. So it's like the TV show Simon and Simon, you have Tracy and Tracy. So that being said, the rules are quite simple. I had to write them down so I wouldn't forget anything. There are 1, 2, 5, 6, yeah, 7. I wanted to make sure I was correct. There are 7 shades and they are numbered as so. So those are the numbers that Tracy chose. And when I say Tracy, I mean Tracy from Tracy and Chloe's channel. Tracy is the mother and Chloe is the daughter. So Tracy chose these numbers randomly. Now she doesn't know the palette that I'm using, and I don't know the palette that she is using. So that's going to make for interesting content in itself. Now, side note, my face is falling off with the heat. It is extremely warm here today, almost 30 degrees, which for a lot of you watching would probably consider not very warm at all. But considering we don't get much heat here in Ireland, it is a heat wave and we are not fit for it. So we're melting like icicles on frozen. I'm practically all off here melting. So pardon me if I blot in between, because I don't want to stop the video or go on a tangent and forget where I was. So those are the numbers, and there is where she has told me where she wants me to put. She wants me to put shade 5 on the inner corner. She wants me to put shade 11 on the lid. She wants me to put shade 3 on the crease. Then on the underbrow, she wants me to put shade 16, outer lid shade 7, under eye shade 13, and then on the lower outer eye, she wants me to put shade 18. So my palette isn't numbered. And quick side note, how cute is that? With the Mystery Challenge Collab. Yeah, for the Mystery Palette Game Collab, organised, as I said, by Michelle from MakeupMomandson. So off we go. Now the palette, as I think I did mention, is Ashley Strong's palette by Morphe, and it has exactly 18 colours. So I told her my palette had 18 shades. So the first shade for the inner corner, and this is the order she chose them, inner corner, was 5. So I'll have to put my glasses on and tell you what shade 5 is. Shade 5 is, yeah, it's this one here. I am confident. So that goes on the inner corner, shade 5. So I think these collabs are a great idea, and it is really nice to be asked to join in. Now I don't have any shadow on my lid because I just went with the way it was, inner corner. There we go. Shade 5. I think that's the first time I ever put a really dark shade on my inner corner. And as you can see, I Am Confident is a really dark shade. That's it. And that's it swatched out. And for those interested in knowing, that is quite a good palette, and I haven't given it half enough attention or love until today. So, and I think the names are fantastic. Right, so next we have the lid, and that is 11. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 is I Am Magical, and there is glitter in that. And my hand is damp because I have been using the micellar water and the Fix Plus. So there it is. Right, what brush will I use for that? Let me see. Lid. Ooh, usually I use this on my lid, but because there's glitter in it, that's not going to work. So I will have to, I'll use this one, the small one at the bottom. I was going to use that for the under eye, but we'll see how we go. Those are blending right into the other one, so you can hardly notice any difference. No, that's not a great thing. Maybe when we get to the outer V, it'll look slightly different, but as of now, no. It's looking a bit messy, truthfully. And there are several other ladies participating in this collab, and I will leave their names in the description, because off the top of my head right now I need to concentrate on that. I can't do the look and concentrate at the same time. 3, the crease. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Crease is even dark. It's just as dark. It's kind of an olive green. This is going to be very, very dark. That's the crease. Which side will we put it? This side. Bit grungy looking, but there you go. That's what she wants on the crease. She shall have it. Oh. Wrong brush. So, as I was saying, we're experiencing heat that we don't usually get. And, pardon me, it's not like something I could avoid and have done earlier and not put in the video. If it was, I would, but it can't be avoided. So, this is the crease shade. And as I said, it's a kind of an olive green. So between the heat and a fringe, I haven't had a fringe in years. I'm trying to deal with a fringe, which takes quite a long time to settle if you haven't had one in your hair in a lot of years. If you can tell I'm under pressure, then you're not wrong, because I clearly am. Plus my COVID arm, I find holding the mirror quite painful, but I did take some medication before I came on camera, and I smothered my arm in the topical cream for the issue. So Michelle's Collab, her mystery palette collab, is turning into a hairdressing and medical video. Oh my. So those are the 3 shades so far together, and as you can see, there is absolutely, practically 100% no difference. Even though they are different, completely different shades, they look so similar on the eye. It's just the way it turned out. So we done that one, that one, that one. I was hoping to get one of these for the base, and maybe this for the inner, and then some of these for the others, and then a good mixture of everything. But that's not the way it turned out, as I said, and you have to roll with the punches. So we have 3 degrees. So next we're going, and as I said, please bear with me, 16 is underbrow. Yeah, underbrow. 16, so I'll just leave it turned this way, and I'll count this way because I'll leave it facing you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 is the underbrow. It would have been quicker to have counted backwards, but there you go. I didn't think, but 16. Something I don't usually do. I don't usually put eyeshadow this high up. But I am really looking forward to seeing Tracy's video when she puts it up. They're all going up at the one time, and I hope I understood the rules correctly and did the video the right way, and I hope that mine isn't absolutely botched compared to the other ladies. That's not bad, I suppose. It's not something, as I said, I would usually do, and certainly not with glitter, but there you go. Underbrow 7, outer lid is 7. So we'll go back to the palette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, a reasonable shade of glass, thank goodness. Let's get a good brush for this one. There's green on that, there is. I'll use this clean. Now there is a bit of kick off of that palette, but nothing too severe, and I really like the palette, and I like the fact that the shades have such meaningful names. Now I kind of stamp my outer because I have a slightly hooded eye, as we all eventually get. and there's no way around that unless you have a surgical lift, and with my COVID arm I'm certainly not going to have a surgery for vanity. Not that I disagree with others doing it, good luck to them, but the less pain that's inflicted on me at this point now, the happier I'll be. Right. Kind of pull that up towards. I have a mole on one side but not the other, so if you're wondering, that's kind of I'll have to do it again. I do apologise, and this might be longer than the other ladies and less professional, I'm sure, but I did my best to speed it up as much as I could. I've been drinking water and I've been drinking iced tea at McDonald's, as you can see, and I've been drinking everything I possibly can to keep myself cool and doing everything I possibly can, and nothing is working at present. So, and we don't have air conditioning because we don't need it. We don't ever get good weather, so it would be a complete, I'll just give you a swatch of that, it would be a complete waste of money. So that's coming off a bit more beige, but it's actually quite pink on the eye. That's it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outer lid, under eye 13. Now this is what I was going to use this brush for. 13 is the under eye. So 6 and 6 is 12 and 1 is 13. So it's I am talented. Well, that at this point in time is extremely debatable, but we'll run with it. So I am talented. We'll run with that. There's a lot of, it's a very soft shade and there is a lot of powder coming off it on the pan, but there isn't very much colour payoff from it on your eye. Now I will say that about it, as you can see, and it's actually gone right into the pink, but never mind, because reason I'm not going to delete that, I'm not going to edit it because there's very little difference between them, but that was the one I was using, and there isn't even any gone in there. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I must be seeing double heat. Outer lid, right, then under eye 13, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we have the under eye, just that one. This one is warmer, that one is cooler. There isn't a heck of a lot of difference between them, slightly. So the final one we have is the lower outer eye, and that's 18. So we have 18 shades so in the palette. So this is 18, and this is kind of a beautiful called, I'll give you the name first, called I Am Creative. I would say it is kind of like MAC Club. It's brown with a kind of a blue undertone to it, and it's very nice. It's very nice on the lid of the eye with a darker crease and a lighter under your eye. So we'll go with that one on the outer. No, not really showing up. I'll wet the brush. Spray some MAC. Do this. I noticed the spray on the miniature MAC Fix Plus is nowhere good as the sprayer on the larger one. So that's another side note. It's starting to look a bit messy. Just on the outer lower. I'll stick to the rules. Now there you can see the blue coming out in it. If you look closely, I can see it myself. It's a beautiful colour, and I'm going to do a kind of a wing with it, just to give it something slightly more. Now I would love to bring it down that way, but because it's not in the rules, I won't. But I will just go back in with a little bit more of the brown to kind of join it up. Yeah, so that's that, and I have a lot of fallout under my eye. And what I'm going to do, just for an extra little bit of oomph, is I'm going to wet the brush for the underbrow. There is quite a fair amount, it's even gotten on my t-shirt, of the powder. Whether this makes it better or worse. I was hoping it would make it better, but that is, how far does your brow come over? I could go over slightly more, I suppose, and still stay within the rules, because not all eyebrows are, or eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so both eyes look slightly different. Whew. And melting. Now the saviour of the day, and this is what it is the powder to deal with the melting, which is the usual one that, if you're familiar with my channel, you know I use, which is the Bare Minerals Cashmere. And the lipstick is Very Victoria from Charlotte Tilbury. And the blush was also Very Victoria from Charlotte Tilbury, because I am trying to pan that. And I'm sure Michelle won't mind me saying that in this video. AKA Makeup Mom and Son. So there you go. That's the look as was chosen, and I had to tie my new short haircut up because short though it is, it wasn't cool enough for the day that's in it. And that is my look as chosen by Tracy from Tracy and Chloe, and there are the colours, and there is the palette, and it doesn't have any mirrors, but it is a beautiful palette. And the look, I don't know, it's not a bad look. I don't think I would go to the supermarket with it. Maybe it's a bit harsh for that, but for the palette and the collab, it was fun to do, and I did enjoy doing it. Had it been winter, it probably would have been an awful lot easier, but not to worry. It was completed nevertheless, and they are, I felt that on my shoulder. Those are the colours. That's the palette. And thank you, Tracy, for being my partner in this collab. And thank you, Michelle, for inviting me to participate in this collab. I do appreciate it. And for all the other ladies that are in the collab, good luck with your look, and good luck with your look. So there you go. And I will have your link put in the description box underneath the video, because I have a bit of brain fog present between the heat and the arm. So thanks, Michelle, thanks, Tracy, and thanks to everyone who watched, and good luck to all the other ladies, and I hope you enjoy. Oh, just let me know what you think of the look in the comments if you like. If you like it, thumbs it up, and if you don't, then just don't bother thumbsing it down. Thank you.